Alrighty, so this was leaking, and the leak got bad enough that it was starting to, I guess, pile up some frozen water on the bottom there, and it was leaking into the bathroom. But I think I got it. I see a little glisten, but I think that was from when it was leaking. I don't see any fresh leak. So all I did was remove that, chewed it up pretty good with a pair of pliers, as you can see, and put some more Teflon tape on there. I'll show you guys what I had to do. The reason it took me so long to fix this was because I had to figure out how to get the skirting off without breaking it. So the guy, I finally called him up and he told me how to get it off. And I'll show you guys that in the morning, which will be instantaneous for you guys. There's everywhere. So I got these going into the freezers, and that's going wireless. I also have these other wireless sensors throughout the house. But I also got these. These are actually screens that are user-friendly to look at. I got these for $10 a piece. There's a coupon code to get them for like $10. And if you sign into the app, there's also a sale. You click on the link in the app and it gives you a custom coupon code to get these for like $9.74 a piece. So this gives you temperature and humidity, min-max for both, and it also logs it. So you can log into your phone using Bluetooth and download data from these in real time, and also historical data, and see trends of your temperatures. So I have one here by the front door. I have one at the east end of the house, and I have one at the west end of the house. I'm also going to put two outside. So this one's going to go underneath the step, so I get outside temperature without sun influence, and also protected from moisture. I also have this one so we can visually see what the temperature is outside. This is just your standard thermometer. You know, it doesn't log or anything like that. This min-max resets every day, but this is pretty cool too. It's like $14. But I just stuck this right to the window of the door, and now I can see the outside temperature at a glance. This one, on the other hand, is a little different. I want to put this one underneath the trailer so I can see what the difference is in temperature underneath the house versus outside, to see if there's a trend, see if there's something I need to worry about, whatever. But this is not really outdoor rated, so I don't want it on the ground. So I put it on one of those little stakes from the LED lights. And so I'm going to stick this under the ground outside. And then I'll also show you guys the access I made to the underneath the skirting of the house. And then also, these steps are deadly when it's cold. Like, really deadly. So I have a tire link mat that I'm going to put down here, 4 foot by 30 inches. So that we will have someplace to step on for this rough cement part, because that stuff clears itself off pretty easily. This stuff not so much. In the summertime I'll have a nicer mat so I can step on here, you know, barefoot, step outside. And I got rubber mats coming on Tuesday to put on the steps so that I can make this a little safer to walk on, because these are freaking deadly. So this one here, it is dry underneath there, good. So just a bit of tape, double-sided VHB tape. And this is just going to go underneath the step here, where it will be protected from the elements. And I can actually still see it. And now I have wireless access to the outside temperature. Now, I had to turn off the water in order to fix the leak in the shower, which I did. So this panel had to pull out of here. It just fits in here. And I took the one screw out, and now I can open up this panel here like that. And there is my on-off valve for the whole house. So now I'm going to stick this in the ground underneath here, close to the valve. So we will see if there is a temperature difference inside the crawl space versus out here, and how effective the siding is, and do I need to improve it in any way, such as insulation or something. I gotta figure that out. I'm also thinking about cutting this piece of plastic so that I think these overlap a little bit. So this goes in there like that, and then this fits in. I'm thinking about cutting this section out, making it a separate piece, so that I have easier access to this on-off valve. So I really don't want this all the way in there just yet, because otherwise it'll be difficult for me to access that on-off valve. if I make that a separate little section, it'll be easier for me to gain access to that. I just want to temporarily put this in for now. I might need to make a tool for this or something, because it's a little hard to get this to go in there. It doesn't exactly want to go in. I'll get that later. This is going to be a pain in the butt. I don't want to have to take it off twice, so I'm going to cut it into sections first and then put it back up so that I can remove just this section to gain access to the off valve. I also need to secure this to the building. See how it's all loose? This is just sitting on top of this. So I need to secure this so it doesn't blow come the windy season. Hi, kitty cat. I have the kit underneath the step that has all the pieces to make that look pretty. So I will work on that. But now we let the temperatures adjust. It's pretty nippy out here. That's it. Still need to get rid of all that. I will see you guys later. It started raining and then snowing again. So I'm going to try to get the car out. Go get the mail. I didn't want to walk through this snow because I ain't got my snow boots. They're in the bus still. As you can see, it doesn't take much. It's a little wet today because we had a little rain. Otherwise, it's pretty fluffy snow. Let's get the car turned on. So first thing I have to do is engage the charging circuit, and then I could turn everything on. Yep, there it goes. As long as the battery symbol is not showing there, it's engaged. And now the heater will turn on umbilical power. This way I'm not depleting the battery. This I gotta be careful with so I don't tear apart my lights. My nicer, longer one of these is in the container, and I don't feel like digging it out because I have to open those doors to do that. And I'm like, screw that. So the problem today is that it's wet snow because it's actually 43 degrees out. At least I think it is. It's probably going down now. Get the bulk of the snow off. Last thing you want to do is drive down the road and plaster somebody's car with the snow that you were too lazy to clean off your car. I know that would piss me off. And in some places, you can get fined for that. For not clearing off the roof. Especially trucks, man. Whew, they can drop a lot of snow. That's still attached? Yes. Well, walking through is not as bad as I thought. I guess because it's not as wet as the snow back in Pennsylvania. So it doesn't seep into everything like it does there. I'm just wearing my Crocs with socks. Good socks, but still, just socks. Somebody came here, and I have no idea why. There is tracks in my driveway, so somebody drove through. there's no packages, so I don't think they delivered anything. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I ordered some sealing kit fluid to seal up my tank, since I really like my tank, and it's worth a lot of money. Got to get some more kerosene. The heater's actually doing really well on the kerosene. It's not using nearly as much as I thought it would. There we go. Got to make sure that stays dry. So I got to get some more kerosene out of there when I get back. So let's go get the mail.